Evaluation and assessment.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good, pupils. Now let's play a game, a learning game.
Yes.
Look, I'm the teacher, ne?
Okay.
And I'm doing all the things we spoke about.
Yes.
Ne? I'm asking questions and being creative. It is so much fun.
That's great, Zoe. Please go on. I don't want to interrupt.
Okay, yes. Where was I? So now Kemi.
Yes, Zoe.
Len. Oi. This part is hard. How do I know if she's learning? Does it look like she's learning?
Well, it depends. What are you trying to teach?
Trying to teach?
Yes?
Sure. Hey, what do you mean?
Well, you have to have goals and objectives.
Goals? Goals like in football?
No, Zoe. Goals for what you want Kami to learn this year and objectives for what you want Kami to learn today. How will you know how far she's come if you don't know where she's going? Do you know, in my class, we talk about goals and objectives all the time.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I'm always using different ways to see if my pupils are learning what they should learn and if I am teaching what I should teach.
You have goals and objectives too?
Yes, if my students are learning, it says something about how I am teaching. By finding out if my students understand the lessons, I find ways to improve my teaching.
That sounds like lots and lots of hard work. Sure.
It is some work, but it makes my job easier in the end. Let me show you what I mean.
Okay.
You know, if you get...
We're going to look at 4 ways to evaluate your pupils and yourself. First, begin each day by setting clear learning objectives for your lesson plans. Second, use different types of assessment in your classroom. Third, keep parents up to date about how their child is progressing. And fourth, learn to improve your teaching through self-assessment. One of the most important parts of teaching is evaluating your pupils. You use assessments to learn about where they're performing well and where there's room for improvement. When you do this, you also assess how well your lessons and teaching methods are working. Good assessment starts with objectives. You can only measure how your pupils are doing when you know what it is you want them to learn. By making your goals visible to the entire class, there is no confusion about what is expected. It also allows your pupils to assess their own understanding throughout the day. Assessment doesn't just happen at the end of the day. Assessment happens throughout the day in many different ways.
Afi, can you tell me what the word dimension means?
One of the simplest ways to assess your pupils is to ask a lot of questions. When you ask questions, you discover what the pupils understand and what is unclear.
Now, raise your hand if you understand what Afi said.
By using questions to assess your pupils throughout the day, you will find out who needs extra support at certain times.
Kwesi, what is still confusing to you?
There are many other ways you can assess your pupils. For this maths activity, the teacher has a checklist of objectives that he hopes his pupils will accomplish. Additionally, he can listen to this group's conversation about the activity to assess their understanding. You can also assess your pupils' progress with their written work, an occasional quiz, group presentations, and one-on-one conversations. It is important to keep parents informed about how their children are progressing at school. You can send notes home with pupils, organize school events for whole families, and schedule one-on-one meetings to keep parents aware of what their children are learning.
It's great having you here. Your son Ato is doing really well with his maths. He enjoys his lessons and is very helpful to other pupils in the class.
When meeting with a parent, always mention positive things about their child's work. It is important that parents hear about what their child accomplishes at school.
That's great.
He has had some trouble with his spelling. He gets frustrated because he's been working hard. Here are some of the activities we have been working on and using to help him.
In addition to telling parents about what their child is learning, you can keep them informed about some of the ways you teach and evaluate in your classroom. Self-assessment is important for successful teaching. When you review your notes and pupils' work, you can identify topics that were difficult for many pupils or a learning objective that was not achieved. This information allows you to address challenges and to improve your lesson plans. So remember, assessment is how you determine what your pupils are learning and how successfully you are teaching. To evaluate how well your pupils are doing, you must clearly define what you want them to learn. You can write your daily objectives on the blackboard so your pupils are informed too. Ask questions to keep track of how well your pupils are learning. Notes, checklists, quizzes, presentations, and conversations are all methods for checking your pupils' understanding of a topic. By assessing in different ways, pupils with different learning styles will have the opportunity to show you what they know. Use meetings and messages to let parents know how their child is progressing. Always emphasize positive things about the child, as well as informing them about challenges that the child might be having. Make sure you evaluate your own work too. By assessing your pupils' understanding, you can see how effective your lessons are. Look for places where you can grow, improve, and learn as a teacher.
I have a perfect objective for my lesson.
That's great, Zobi. What is it?
Oh, my objective for today's class is to understand how to do a very, very hilarious dance.
Oh, wow. That sounds like fun.
Yes, Kemi. It definitely is fun. So, Kemi.
Yes, Zobi.
First, do you know what I mean by a funny dance?
I think so.
Oh, would you like to show me?
Oh, yes, I would.
Hey, Kemi. That is a funny dance. Okay, Miss Efwa.
Yes?
Do you understand the funny dance too?
Yes, I do. And Kemi does have some really nice moves.
Good, guys. Okay, so now we can work on doing a very hilarious dance together.
Yes.
Watch this.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I don't know, Zobi. I think we might need some help.
Okay. First, do this part.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, are you ready for the next move?
Sure.
Put one hand up in the air and shimmy to the left. Shimmy to the right. And shimmy. And shimmy.